Silas, you're all on your lonesome, except a fire orb.
Yep, there's a fire orb. Well, there's health, so Silas is gonna go and oh, 20 is being
You're dying.
everything is dying. Can't even touch Silas.
Don't know. You might just want to refresh.
I've been refreshing.
Okay. Let's share my screen. There's nothing on this map that's really spoilable
Well,
currently.
I can see. I just can't move.
Oh, where do you want to move?
So he's gonna try. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna move over there.
Okay.
All right,
You
let's
see
check the. Yeah, let's check the hut.
Fortunately, that was
Oh.
a double move, but you get to know what the loot is first, I suppose, when this is finished.
Excellent.
Because chances are, well, Hippos is unconscious. Con save?
He makes it.
You're fine.
He stabilizes.
Tinker, but Aaron sat on June. There's one rat to kill. Oh right, you can't move, can you?
No, I
Tell me
can't.
what-
I can't move anything.
I will be your Voltron? I don't know.
Yeah, it's in melee anyway.
Yep.
So, does she have any kind of hitty stuff?
She has a stick. But beyond that,
Yeah,
no.
you know what? She's gonna try and smack it with a stick.
Sure.
Go away! Away! Fuck off!
Eh.
Get dang rats! Yeah.
Are you able to roll or do I
I
need
can
to
get
do
to
it?
the roll.
Okay.
Add +1 to this because wow.
Oh wow,
Go
she actually
June.
fucking hits.
Yeah, +1 to it because bless. Smack.
Boonk.
Stop trying to eat our friends.
Unfortunately, she has feeble caster arms, so it doesn't do as much as you'd like.
No, it's a bonk.
Withdraw. Well, actually, withdraw plus acrobatics. Yes, +8. Aaron, Rusty gets an attack of opportunity.
Nope! Thrashy!
As, yeah, I can safely say combat is over.
Steve.
As Rusty fucking eviscerates one of them.
Oh boy.
And with combat over, I'll tell you now, there's a number of traps here, but I'm just going to reveal the entire map.
Those tunnels are winding and long.
Yes. This place is supposed to take advantage of the fact that rat folk can stack up to on top of each other and deal sneak attack damage. Which is mostly what they did to Hippos.
Hippos hurt.
Oh, poor
Get back up.
I like to imagine Ash doesn't even
Wow.
heal me, just says that.
Hippos still hurt.
As Esther walks on. And don't die.
Nah, we're all good.
Lots of
Hippos
rat
almost
people.
die.
Was easy enough.
Oh, then I suppose we should gather the spoils, hope they're not spoiled, and reconvene with the others.
Yeah, hopefully their little endeavor is going just as well.
Hold on. As Ash pulls out Lillian's mirror and just, writes in "still fighting?" ?
You do not currently receive a message. We will take a 5-minute break. I'll write out the loot in the loot chat after I return from the bathroom. Though, before I leave,
bagel.
if anyone there is magical loot to identify. If anyone wants to preemptively roll spellcraft checks for that.
How many?
Just one. And BRB. I see Aaron as being an overperformer as per usual.
Yee.
Is this fair? Can someone roll me a 4D100?
1D100?
4D100.
160.
It's a round number at least. And let's see, we got big number for identifying the false king scepter. I apparently did not know how to spell scepter. Thank you, autocorrect. Description is in the loot thing. As Silas searches for the tent, and as I'm sure later people will search in the top left, the ratfolk have a lot of junk, pretty much. A lot of miscellaneous items, supplies and shit. Though
That's
not
still
much of it is worth much.
still 5 masterwork daggers. That's still money.
In addition, every person here receives 1 crescent coin. As they're searching, they just happen to find it.
On what coin? The special things.
Yeah, the ones that you can use it between ways.
Hey, I'm up to 9 again.
All right.
And that is what Alluring Light does. Basically, you cast a spell that makes people want to walk towards you.
Hey, Silas. Found you a stick.
What? Why? What kind of stick? I guess.
It's gold and shiny and matches your ego.
Is it a scepter, a staff, or a wand?
I don't know what you would call it. I don't walk around with a stick. Aaron, looking at the False King scepter.
That is a scepter.
What's the difference between that and a walking cane?
Scepter isn't used for walking. Isn't used to aid in walking.
So you just like carry around a stick?
No, a scepter is meant to, well, generally it's just ceremonial, but a scepter is used to indicate decrees and things like that.
Can't you just say decrees?
It's meant to be used to dictate where your attention is.
Yeah, sure. Here, you can dictate whatever you want, man. Here you go.
By a sassy little bitch, points at Aaron. There, that is its purpose.
Silence.
What does it do?
It's in
Hey,
the loot.
yep.
Which is a new channel.
Loot.
Oh, fucking Discord formatting.
Let's twirl it a little bit. It'll be useful.
I think it matches you. You know, the nobility covering in a thin film covering over a massive douchebag. It's great.
I will note, this is still a heavy mace, he says as he whacks a wall with it. It's still made of steel and is quite good at caving in heads.
Well, I never said it was a perfect fit.
Weapons such as these are a bit barbaric for my taste, but it shall be useful. He does not punch people with his own fists, though.
No, but you're still like have improved
He's-
unarmed strike.
Yes, because he's a noble, and of course he has to be able to throw a punch if he needs to, but as if he's going to actually, like, dirty his hands by doing that himself most of the time. It's
So
about
let me-
the need, if the need arises, and to keep up appearances. He's not a professional. He still has noodly arms. Well, kind of noodly. He's stronger than the average person. But
Okay, I'm back.
welcome back.
Welcome back. Tinder is just went BRB. Let me see how well the other party will do with the sulphurous spirit. I will say, not the worst idea to be sending them,
Mhm.
considering the main issue for the sulphurous spirit is it's
Clouds.
what's the word I'm looking for? Incorporeal and immune to acid, which the immune to acid part isn't bad for people here, but the incorporeal part is. Wait, did they have Marie on their team?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, they're gonna be fucking fine. She has magic missiles up the wazoo. Would anyone die though? Probably Nell if she would. Okay, no, she's fine. I'll wait for Tinder to get back before continuing. Also, if nobody objects, Aster will ask to take the light crossbows.
Yeah, sure, man.
Feel free.
Mm-hmm.
I'll mark that off of the loot then.
Hell, if you just want to like give us a good cut, you can also just take the daggers. Frankly, you could sell those off. I know you're good at the market.
And the chain shirts. I'm pretty sure none of us need them.
I'm taking the alchemist fire though.
Sure, I can do that. Let's see. So you want to hook at him, like pull up his thingy. As you can essentially use his companion ability. Let's see. Masterwork daggers. Is it 5? 6 like crossbows. Change shirts.
I mean, unless you want some elk fire, Ash.
Wait, do I not have one? Yeah, I could probably do with one then.
Okay, here I'll give you one of mine because you know quality is good. I'll refine uh these later. 'Cause apparently these rat folk just mixed whatever the crap they wanted into this. No idea what like substance purity is.
They're rats. Don't give a fuck. Alright, how much masterwork add-on to a weapon? 302? Just quickly, because you have Aster with you, so what he can do is work his Nova Market magic and see if he can make you some more money off of the equipment, which will be handled just for now, but will apply to you in the future. Okay, I'll get back to you. But you can leave the cavern. But also, you have unlocked the way down, as essentially a floor hatch will open up, and from it you can smell moist, warm air, and you can hear the distant sounds of birds, insects, various animals.
A jungle.
That is a little concerning, but yeah, it appears so.
Oh my god, that is gonna cause havoc on Rusty. I am ugh crap.
God, and just imagine what it's gonna do to our hair.
I mean, my hair's already frizzy enough.
Ipos not have hair.
I know, you're very lucky.
I do agree with you all.
Though in fairness, I can do this. Aaron just rubs Ipos' head and then pokes Ash and does a static shock to Ash.
Ipos is indeed pretty conductive. That does happen.
Doesn't help with what just happened in that combat.
Yeah, he did use like 3 uses of his kobold aspect. So yeah, he's pretty charged up at the moment.
As I'll just move it here so you can see what it's like. Jungle. As you
Giant
may
tree and a
Yes.
disturbance.
I'll need to add a few more things to this because you have Hugh with you, but I do not have those ready quite now.
Cool.
Well, Hugh will be able to tell you the way up is through the giant tree. Or down.
Down.
The way to
Okay.
advanced is from the giant tree. And your next place after this, I believe, is the elemental temples.
Ooh, elemental temples?
You will nod. There are should be, 4 temples dedicated to each of the 4 primal elements. It is a case of clearing each, and then you may pass through.
Mm.
Right, where's the starting point for this map? Oh, anyway, you can also head back up and check on the other party. They appear to be mostly okay. You find basically Nell going between them, applying healing magic, where a few of them have some nasty looking acid burns, a few of them cuts and bruises.
Ugh, yeesh.
Oh, Lillian at least is actually looking fairly fine as she'll walk over to Ash. How did it go for you? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Ippos took a beating, though.
Ipos hurt. He's covered
Sorry.
in just dozens of little cuts.
50 stab wounds.
Does
At least.
Does Nell have a healing hex?
She does. If you wish, each of you can have the healing hex applied to you.
Well, no, I was more wondering for the case of, remind me, can 2 separate witches' healing hex affect the same person? Or
Yes.
cool, then I can offer a healing hex to their party.
They'll gladly accept.
And also, Aster.
Oh
That's
yeah.
his name.
How much do I get back from her healing hex?
1d8 plus 4.
I'm still below half health, so I believe it would trigger.
Oh, she's a full witch?
Oh, come on.
Full witch, partial alchemist.
Sigh. At least I'm above half now.
The witch gods do not like you.
No. Sorry, Buzz, as Nell would just kind of pat you on the shoulder. I mean, I could wiggle his fingers again. If you need some more. You lot only wanted help clearing up this bit, right?
You're welcome to come with us, but
yeah.
yeah, mostly. The point I was gonna make is the fact that with everything going on lately, a level of wartime economy is probably beneficial. Like items, sure, keep, but everything else, we kind of need to make sure we have the resources required to pull this off. And it'll be distributed at the end of this mess, of course, but I don't know, maybe we should have just a pool of funds that people can draw through with proposals of designs and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue for what we got, as Nell will pull out a jar filled with what appears to be like a screaming face made of pure corrosive fumes.
Oh,
I don't know how we split this. Gotta be real with you.
We get big axe and chop in half.
What's it do?
I'll post the description and the thingamabob bit.
Also, how long has it been?
Spirit. How long?
Yeah,
How long since when?
Yeah.
since you murdered the thing.
Oh, this took us like a minute or so.
Take me
You know
to
how
it.
it is. Oh, okay. you can go to the boss room where there's a bunch of skeletons lying around as well as a massive puddle of goo.
Erin suddenly puts on her hazmat gear and gets to work.
Fortunately, none of you are any really aligned with acid or earth, so the acidic spirit does not have much use for most of you. Well, you can make like some kind of funky item out of it, definitely.
I got a guy. I can get it. I can know a guy who would want it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm basically just going to do harvest on the acidic spirit because I'm not really cool with chopping up, rat folk.
You mean ally people? Sure.
Yeah.
I believe it was CR5.
I just thought of something.
What?
Acid.
The underground jungle, that's going to be full of strange and exotic materials, isn't it?
Yes.
This could be quite lucrative. I have contacts within, the makers communities, Bob, Rob, and them. I bet they would pay a premium if we can locate something of interest to them in there.
Probably.
And Nell, I could only imagine what you could wreak havoc with materials in this jungle.
Hmm? I mean, sure, if you get me like some flowers or something, I could probably make some gnarly perfumes. But I don't know if I could really do anything more special than what Eric could do.
Yeah, Ash. I mean, I am a mechanic first, but I am an alchemist second.
I mostly do alchemy as like a hobby. Though, I mean, yeah, I'm
Well,
fine with collabing with Aaron.
Aaron, you don't normally deal in toxic and mind affecting substances, is what I was getting at.
I know all
Oh.
about them. I just haven't had a use for them.
I've never seen you make or dabble much in them, so.
Erin opens up part of her vest, and there's like 3 different vials in there with like slightly volatile fluids in them that seem like poisons.
Ash looks at them, clearly does not understand what they are, and goes, "Those vials could be anything."
Poison.
Okay. But you could have told me they were sugar water, and I'd just be inclined to believe you.
That's fair. This one's sugar water. Erin points at another vial down further in the vest. Right.
So, Nell's kind of got like adverse of you. Well, I mean, I'd be fine with coming with you on another day down here, but I kind of was only expecting to come deal with this one thing.
That's fair enough. There's nothing saying we can't continue tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But you said your next floor was a jungle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hope it's wet.
it is.
it's very wet.
So it would be
Just
nice to prepare for something for a different situation.
She pats one of her bums. Don't exactly want to set the entire forest up on fire.
Well, to be fair, did you guys find a way down in your room?
Oh, well, they a lot have not been around that much. No kind of points a thumb to the rest of her group. So we haven't explored it much. But it's a big library, so that's cool.
Oh, okay. Well, it's probably the thing is we need to get as much as I like a library, we need to get down quotation marks as fast as possible. So if we're gonna continue with ours, it seems. If you ever feel go-getty attitude, to let me know. I can open up our section to it, and you could go from there.
Sure. Oh! No kind of like gestures at Lillian to come over from wherever Ash is. Lillian, you have the thingamabob, right? The, Lillian decides. Aaron, like a week ago, you asked me to learn a spell for detecting portals.
Yes.
Do you want me to use that here?
Um, Ideally, yes, but I doubt you'd find anything. But yeah, go for it.
Right. I'll need 20 minutes.
Uh, Also, Lillian.
Yes, Aaron?
Here. Aaron tosses Lillian a bag.
She'll grab it. And this is?
Uh, sh- Helps with your hobby. Uh, something something. There's a story of mythological something about divinations and whatnot, and like residue built up from it. But frankly, it just seems to be a type of dew that forms on plants when the full moon's around or something. I don't know if
Very
it's
good.
special in what way, but
I'm aware of the substance. Thank you.
it yeah, it's 4 of the doses in there.
Well, I'm not one to turn away a gift. Though, as she puts away, you do know you don't need to buy my favor.
I
We should have a talk at some point, though.
I don't know how else to do that.
Let's just have a talk some other time.
Okay.
She almost looks a bit sad to hear you say that you don't know how to do that.
I really only just show appreciation through gifts, kind of thing.
Surprise Laz isn't covered head to toe in gold and alchemical items then.
I slip him constantly sweets.
Lazzle disappears from existence at being mentioned. The mortifying ordeal of being known.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we should make it a little bit of time. We haven't spent much of this day yet, and I actually have things I can actually do more effort in. I need to do research and the like.
Hmm. Yes, there's something I wanted to look into, and as well as I want to ask the triplets if there's any thing that comes to mind when they think of a semi-magical underground jungle that they might be looking for.
I'll keep that noted, but that's certainly a secondary. Maybe if it's like it's along the way.
Well, of course, I'm sure we wouldn't want to go terribly out of our way for it, but as you said, Aaron, we need money, supplies, materials. This is a way for us to get that.
Yeah, I will also let you know that if we don't come across money, I am willing to start taking apart my father's creations just to get money, but I don't want to do that.
Please don't sacrifice things of sentimental value when we could, I don't know, spend a day down there and likely come up with, I don't even know what.
That's the point. Problem. Nevertheless, I gotta do research. Thanks for helping. Uh, y'all. Do you have a group name yet?
To be fair, we don't have a group name either.
I was kind of running with Dream Team because, frankly, that was a really good thing that I was kind of rolling with during that time in the realm of dreams. And frankly, we have the Ion Star, which is dream based, so it kind of vibes.
Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
The, collective group shrug. Now just kind of goes, coming up with a name is hard. Also, how do you ever come up with anything that everyone's happy with?
You don't. You just kind of it grows on you.
I feel like that kind of depends on someone else naming you.
Yeah. You gotta have one person sort of take the initiative and just kind of go with it.
Well, if anyone here decides to grow a sense of creativity, we will tell you, but very absent.
Well, keep me posted, or if you need suggestions.
I mean, throw some at me. I'm and almost bat them
Uh,
away.
Fucking hell, put me on the spot.
I don't know, random then throw them at me later. Come on, Aaron. Actually, if we're going back up, as now we'll pat boss. Fair, have 12 hit points.
Yay. Ipos still hurt, but not much now. He's 3 hit
I
points
could
down.
think of a few things. I could also run some suggestions for your group if you would like, but
Names are hard, but most of them will take relief. Also, let's see. Why did I do a companion ability that makes me have to do math? 5 times 6. I've done that wrong. Give me a second. I'll be able to tell you how much money Astor will be able to fork over for you.
between Marie and Ilian's books and Nell's scent and
what are you thinking
Laz's
there?
Laz's stabbing, you could do Team Scratch and Sniff.
Aaron. Aaron.
What?
Aaron. It's hardly a name that inspires fear or confidence or anything in anyone. It makes it sound like we sit in like underneath a stair somewhere and sniff glue.
You do, don't you?
Do you not?
No.
My Marine kind of does.
I see you've turned to slander then, Aaron.
Well, one in the life of crime.
So disappointed in you.
Team Scratch and Sniff it is.
No.
Yep. That's what we're
Aaron,
going with.
no.
That's what we're doing. Desperation is the mother of invention. You'll come up with a better name if I pressure you.
No, just narrows her eyes at you. Okay. This will be technically later. Baster will work his magic, and from the items you've given him, you'll get 1,100 gold pieces.
Hey, Aaron.
Yo.
What would you think of something along the lines of our group being called something along the lines of, I don't know, Starlight Vanguard or Constellation Vanguard? We do seem to be at the forefront of disaster for our adventuring career, and with the Ion Star keeping us linked together.
Sure. That sounds fine. I mean, if you want to veto Dream Team.
I'm just throwing things out there.
Yeah.
It's all going to have to be a group decision anyway. At any rate, let's get surface side, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, we can easily get back up if we just dip down into the jungle very briefly, correct?
Well, actually, we could just go to the room we're in, which is just outside the boss room, and teleport from there.
You can get out easily enough from where you are.
Yeah, I just want to grab a branch off of a tree or something, just so I can hand it to them so they know more of what they're working with.
Stick your head out.
Ash just shrugs and does just that, I guess.
Sure. Ash, you get a brief glimpse at the the next floor. It sure is damp here. Really damp. In the air is actually almost thick with insects, mosquitoes, midges, all that sort of thing. But you can grab a
Yeah.
quick branch and duck out. Also, Lilian will be able to give you a thing. Fuck. She doesn't detect any portals on the floor with all the spores, but there's something in the jungle.
Uh-huh.
I'll mark on the map now. No sportals, I'm afraid. Or at least no sportals that she can detect. Make sure you can see it.
Well, now in the jungle, we're gonna have to look for portal turtles.
Yeah, hopefully it's not moving.
Jungle mapping tools for next time you go down there. I'll be honest, I don't have much built up for the jungle as of yet. Beyond some things, I need to do some mapping over the the week. Oh. I realize I've already moved you from the map. But good news, she detected the portal near the giant tree.
Oh, well, that's good.
Alright.
That's good.
Well, it's been a short little venture, but I think in the interest of not advancing too far without people, this is a good place to tentatively call it. Well, does anyone have anything they want to do? Well,
Yes.
people are here. Yes? Oh, you wanted to meet with the crafting triplet, or some of the crafting triplets.
Any or all of them. They are all pretty tight knit. I'm sure they can get an idea of like what the others would want, regardless.
Well, actually, I finally get to reveal the drama, TM. Ash would know there's a little bit of contention between the three siblings. Hold on, I have to draw somewhere. Do it down here as soon as I make it. There we go. So, since nothing is ever simple, Bob, Bob, the one who works with fabrics, likes both of them. However, Rob hates Job for something that Job did to Bob. Yes, this was unintentional when I made up their names.
I see.
There we go. We get a handy diagram of who likes who. But anyway, let's see. Who would actually be interested in wood? Bob does not particularly care because there's not much you can do with wood when it comes to fabrics.
Well,
and clothing.
it's mostly a case of like, hey, triplets,
Oh, is there-
we came across this jungle. Here's like part of the tree. If it gives you an idea of what kind of jungle we're working with.
Okay. Hmm.
Is there anything we could find in a slightly magical jungle inside of the mega dungeon that any of you would be interested in, because we have already, gone looking for materials for people in the past. Why not just tack this on while we're exploring the area? Also, unfortunately, I need to pull a Rose and go deal with a bit of stomach aggro. I'm
That's
going
fine.
to be right back.
Where's the beeps? Anything else anyone wants to do?
I might as well talk to Lillian.
Sure, you can go find her. Do you wait before talking to her?
Yeah, I wait.
Okay,
I'll probably do 8 hours of work
okay.
on Rusty and researching Rusty's protocol.
How much progress did you make on that? Let me
A
get.
significant amount from what I remember.
Yeah, I think you're very close to finishing it. I just need
Yeah.
to. Where the fuck is the cube? If you want to, give me a disable device or engineering check.
I don't
See how much
remember which
more
one's higher.
progress you make. I think for this case, it was this disabled device was a little bit higher because you had misc bonus.
Right, and I don't have any. Actually, technically, my engineering's higher.
Oh, I know one of them was higher. I just can't remember which.
Yeah, while I'm in the lab, I have a better engineering, and I can't buff myself up because I don't have very many extracts right now.
28, which is unfortunately not enough to get you near completion. You
Yeah.
are now, let me do math, 167 out of 200. So, another day.
Mhm.
And you'll be able to unlock one of the first tier protocols and modules. And then you go talk to Lillian.
Yep.
No, I was just laughing because I was looking at the idea of it. She's like, let's talk later. And then you just 5 minutes
It's
after you've
later.
left, you show up. Hey, it's later. Okay, then. You can find her in the dorm where she is rarely, honestly, at this point, knowing that you wanted to talk to her at some point later.
Mhm. Hey,
Oh, Aaron?
you're right. You're right. I do have a problem. Working on it. I'm trying. I'll
I
admit it.
just,
I'm not doing great.
I understand that I blew up at you as well. It's just difficult for me when I see someone throw what was genuinely a heartfelt attempt at connecting with someone else back in their face, saying it was, well, we were both fair.
Yeah, I don't do well with that. So, yeah, it's
Though,
not actually that set me off. I'll say though.
oh,
You kind of manipulated the fabric of reality in front of me, and I was trying to be cool and cover for you, but I really, really did not like that. I don't know what you did, and it frankly scared me, so I
oh,
was already on edge.
that was, it was essentially nothing. Or rather, it was not something that mattered in the grand scheme of things. I am, well, I say blessed I worked for this, have the ability to see into the future, maybe just a couple of seconds. Useful if you are doing something that is sensitive and you're unknowing that you're about to fuck up. And sometimes I use it, well, should the mood permit and I don't have anything strenuous going on, maybe I'll do it before I try to attempt a joke and see how it lands.
Hmm.
I'll be honest, Aaron, I'm bad at talking to people. I don't like being made a fool of. There's nothing worse than saying something foolish and seeing everyone look at you. So, I'll be honest, I don't feel bad about abusing my magic to avoid that.
Well, I don't. I know. Okay, I get that. I do, but frankly, I'm just having a hard time believing you about the other conversation we had because I know what I trust my knowledge in mechanics more than I trust people.
She just smiles. Well, if you want to know the full truth about that, it's going to cost you.
I don't like how that sounds either, but go on.
Well, first of all, you avoided the very obvious bait of asking what will it cost me so I could sound cool. But secondly, nothing pricey. Just your silence.
I've already been chill with that.
Have you?
I have. I've
From
been
what I'm
trying.
aware, Marie is also aware of that fact now.
That's because I was freaking out at the time when I was studying, and everything else is fine.
Mm. I'll think about it. Should I feel like I can trust you enough to tell you, then I will. Alternatively, you can ask Brayton about it, who will probably be a bit more loose-lipped than anyone else here. But he knows.
So I'm just bringing this up because this is twice now that I've kind of foiled your plans, I'll say.
You make it sound like I'm some kind of cartoon villain, Aaron.
Well, I mean, I don't really have much else to go on, so.
I mean, what do you think? I sit in my room plotting maniacally, while
Yes?
Nell's in the background talking about boyfriend troubles?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
Okay
to be
then.
fair, you have a thing that could look into the distant future when from a organization that many people still believe are active.
Organization.
Yeah.
She genuinely looks a bit confused at that.
Do you?
Also, a lot of things can look into the future. That doesn't mean they're right.
Yeah, but that one was like one of the best examples of something that it could potentially do it correctly. That was really, really complicated.
We have a golem working in our library who can do not too much far off from the same.
Ah, he's actually a little bit more dubious.
Aaron, tell you what. As someone who's close to someone who cares about your health a lot, go get help.
I am working on it. I really am.
Are you working on it in a healthy manner? Because from what I saw, you almost bombed Ash.
Yeah, well, it's not part of the process of working on it. Eh, look, I just know you have weird capabilities of like looking into the future and frankly pulling these long cons and trying to figure these grand trying to fix the world schemes. So entirely I don't entirely working I don't I'm not like working against you or anything. It's just you scare the crap out of me. Like
Mm. From my view, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not as if I'm out here hunting you, Aaron. I'm someone who wants you to get better so that you'll be better for someone who I want to feel happy.
yeah, I know. It's just I don't want you to flip your shit when I keep getting in the way of whatever divination of things you come across.
And so far, you really haven't been getting in my way.
I've done that like 3 times now.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, once with Ippos when you told him to get the quill.
Oh, I suppose that was true. But mm, it worked out in the end.
Okay. And I'm not gonna go talk to Okran. He may know, but that just feels
Well, he
cheating.
doesn't know because that's the wrong person.
Oh well, yeah. Sorry, I forgot who you said, but yeah, whatever.
I think I feel moderately more safer now.
Yeah, fine, fine, whatever. As long as just look, I'm just really sensitive to people trying to magically manipulate me now, because that's everything that Cordia did, and Ash reaching out to touch me did not help.
Well, that sounds like you personally to work for your own issues.
I know I am. I am.
Are you?
I am. We already talked
Are
to
you
Okran
seeing
about this.
someone about this?
I talked to Okran about it, and
That doesn't instill much courage in me, Aaron.
I got a plan. Ash is helping too, even though most of his stuff is, uh, you know,
Just focus on getting better. You
I
don't need
will.
to worry about me.
I will when people aren't about to die.
Nobody's died so far this year.
Not classmates. I mean, people within the fucking portal dimension of time thing, time vault.
I suppose that's true, though most of them would have been dead by now anyway.
Potentially, and probably not. Some of them might not be.
It's been 60 years.
And the guy came out when he was like, guy came out and he didn't even know time passed.
I meant as if they didn't get sucked into a strange portal dimension.
Well, the ones that did.
Well, work on getting them out then.
I am doing that too. I've already advanced the next step of the dimensional rift jump. It's ready to go. Basically, I can also manipulate where the portal exits from with limited regard.
Listen, Aaron, I'm This has been a great chat and all, but I don't think there's really much else to go from here.
Fine.
Just, don't hurt Ash again, as she's gonna get up.
And it's not sure how to really disconnect from conversation, so she's just gonna say, bye, and
Bye.
turn to leave.
Awkwardly, you live in the same place.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna flee down to
Yeah,
box
basically.
and close it up into the cube.
Same energy of when you say bye to someone and you both start walking in the same direction.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I live in the cube now. No one can
I know.
hurt me in the cube.
God.
God damn it, Gladriel, why can't I just be better? Gladrion. Man, names. Thank you. Wait, why?
Good old Galena, man.
G-boy. I'll move you back here so it's easier to delete Esther. Also, Torn, now that you're back, I will get back to you on that, but you'll be getting some markers in the jungle for places we'll think will be may potentially hold interesting things for them.
Yeah, no, I mostly just wanted to know if there was any types of materials we should look out for that they think we could find.
There definitely is. The main issue will be what you can harvest, because as far as I'm aware, none of you are good at mining.
Yeah, but there are ways around that.
Sure.
Usually conscription.
Oh, I thought you were going to say explosions.
Also that. But you people are clearly against me blast mining, so
Okay, we're against you blast mining in Faith's Edge because we have to be near the blast. And also, magical crystals explode sometimes.
Yeah, you don't want to overexcite those.
Okay, then.
I had another thing if no one else wants to do anything in particular.
What?
So, I heard a rumor from Nell about a particular kind of magic going around campus. I want to look for it.
Oh my god. I will point out that conversation was someone has got to have something like that, right? Not that she knew someone had it.
Well, Ash is good at gathering information.
Do you want to give me a diplomacy?
Yes, I do.
As I cringe internally. Fucking hell.
33. Because, of course, I roll high on the most useless shit.
Shakes fist at God. If Ash wants, she can find. Well, they can find some explicit spell variants. I don't want to go into
Yeah,
detail of this.
yeah, yeah, he's going to, and probably share it with Nell. Just be like, yo, I found it. I found it.
I'm sighing as a GM.
Well, what do you expect a teenage mage to do when you put this idea in their head?
I can still be
Nell.
disappointed as a person. You wield world bending power. Use it for sexy
Yes.
time. SMH.
Listen, if you control the fabric of reality, why would you not, make things more interesting for yourself?
None of you are free from sin.
Never claimed to be.
Unless anyone else has anything we want to go over while we're all here. I think we can call session at an end. But you also probably. Do you want me to just split the money that you've got between six so that people know how much we got?
Yeah.
Well, I was actually due to do our the suggestion of wartime economy was no one takes any money, it just goes into a big pool.
And that's another option, but the thing I'm worried about when you do that is it's never going to get touched. Because that's how it went for every other wartime economy thing we had.
Yeah, it either never gets touched or like one person touches it and no one else does.
It's me, I'm the toucher.
Mm-hmm.
And
And that
we,
would be in this case it would be me. So
yeah, and we never normally have an issue if someone needs to borrow a bit of money to get what they want. Normally there's at
Yeah,
least
that
someone who lend it.
yeah. I do particularly want some of my own money to, well, one, research spell stuff, and two, now I have a nice few spells to add to my repertoire, apparently.
There we go. Splitting it 6 ways, that's 210 gold pieces each.
210 each?
Yes,
Cool.
it's an amount.
For real though, I am going to take that money, and these things are only 5. It's 500 for an essence ring, right?
Yeah.
That
Technically,
is the first thing I'm buying.
now that Erin has Craft Wondrous items, she can make them. They're technically not made from Forge Ring because nobody can really get that.
Yeah, but Aaron seems busy.
True.
I don't know, Silent, how busy is Aaron?
Fairly. You could, if you
Actually,
wanna.
hold on.
What are you trying to make?
Essence ring, +1 to intelligence.
Oh,
Alternatively,
those?
you could also ask Liliana Nash because she is moderately less busy than Erin and also has Craft Wondrous item.
I could bang it out in about 4 hours, but yeah.
Well, the question kind of becomes, is 4 hours too much?
I did 8 hours of work today, and technically I could, and since it was just research, I could spend some more time actually crafting. So potentially no.
Okay, I'll probably just ask Lillian then.
Well, I mean, sorry, probably yes. Probably yes.
Oh,
I was
okay.
mean, probably no. I was thinking probably no, not a problem.
Okay. That is a different answer.
Yeah. Since I didn't craft anything today, yeah, I could bang that out.
Is that you got another int? Or is it something else you're boosting?
Yeah, I just want to top off my int to the highest it's probably going to get for the campaign, unless we find a real ass headband.
What is it?
Oh, it's going to be going up to 18.
Okay.
Sideline.
What?
I know what you're doing. Checking if you're still the highest.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I am also splitting my stats, so it's not surprising to me.
Yeah.
This party's just like. Actually, this party's now fucking 5 int casters and a trench coat.
Hello. Yep.
Hi.
Ipos is the only one who fucking doesn't use int, he uses charisma.
Which I also use.
Okay, sure, you're half summoner.
I also use it.
In fairness, how often do you cast your summoner spells?
Reasonably often, actually.
That I also use it more directly with Mesmerist.
Okay, true, I forget you're also a baby mesmerist.
Ash, what you'll get is a ring that has various geometric patterns on it that seem rather interesting at first, but then you look at it for long enough and you can start seeing lines pass through each other and like the geometric thing very slowly shifting where the gemstone would be, and these weird in patterns that shouldn't a normal piece of matter shouldn't be able to make.
A Mobius ring.
Yeah, it's like a Mobius ring.
Just looking at this, looking at it going, how is this going to fit on my finger?
Just put it on. Just do it.
Whatever. Faith in magic. Let's go.
Yep, it's a weird paradox ring. It should help your intelligence. I thought I had an image for this, but
Be like that.
here, this is a good one.
So how much did it cost Aaron to make?
250.
250, yeah.
250. Okay, I have a lot more money than I thought I did now.
Actually, probably way less than that.
Oh yeah, because you're fucking sparks and shit. Let me go open a calculator.
I got it. It cost me 237. But if you would like to be a bro, you could just have it be 250, and I could take the profits off the 5%.
Yeah, take it. It's fine.
Nice. 12 gold. Woo!
On your spoils.
That should be what, 13? Not 12?
That's 12.
It's 12.5.
Okay. Trying to cheat me out of the 5 silver. But yeah, I'm up to 18 and
Yay. It's just the
Meanwhile,
+1 DC, isn't it?
Galaxy brain over here.
That's because Aaron has literally no strength. Tanked stats. Ooh, what's this? Bitcoin.
This is the ring. So you like the little cubes move up and down and pass through each other.
Whack.
what the fuck is this ring?
Pretty horrendous, not gonna lie.
It is. Couldn't find a better one though.
People don't mind me asking, how much money is everyone at?
Almost nothing.
Yeah, but you're in a perpetual state of spending.
Yes.
With the 210 we just got, just under 1,200 gold, so 1,200.
I have 420 or 425 gold.
I'm looking at 488.
Okay. Just wondering.
Actually, this is closer,
More.
but with more what lines?
Aaron's just like, I'm gonna make a ring that is so unwearable.
This one doesn't seem that unwearable.
I don't know. I'm always worried about rings and shit, or like piercings with like holes in them, because I'm always worried they'll get caught in something.
Hmm. I see you fear the D-glove.
Yes. Like, having seen a video of that shit. No, thank you.
Yeah.
And no.
Oh, by the way, I'm curious.
Hmm?
How much did my mumbo jumbo actually help Aaron sleep?
I'll tell you now, she didn't sleep.
You bitch.
She spent the night researching the final steps to the portal project and getting that done and talking to Hugh. That's why I didn't have very many extracts or use any in that fight. I didn't have any.
At this point, you're just gonna have to pump sleeping fumes into Aaron's like basement home.
I'm considering it. Just be like, yo, Nell, I need some knockout poison.
I got you, fam. Don't ask why I have this.
You got a flavor? You got
God. Flavored knockout gas.
It smells delicious. Thud.
Let's go with blueberry. For some reason, I get the impression Aaron will like blueberry.
Great, another thing that Aaron's gonna have PTSD over. Hands and blueberries.
Ah.
I can just imagine Aaron going, "Ooh, what is this delightful smell?" Flop.
Yep.
And then the next time Aaron encounters blueberries, like, wait, I remember this smell. Oh
I never
shit, I
snuck up
remember.
gas.
It's like, oh god, that's what you are? That's what you smell like? Oh god. Why? What are these things? What are these parcels of doom? Why are you putting them in muffins?
No.
Why? Why do people treat Aaron this way?
Because it's funny. Look, J-Mac, a good friend will have your back and try to help you get to sleep. Your best friend will knock you the fuck out so you can get some sleep.
Hmm. Don't know how much I agree with that. Like, it depends. If it is like some kind of weird scenario where if I didn't sleep I fucking died, then sure, knock me the fuck out. Aaron's kind of just like, I'm working on it. When is she?
Apparently not.
In her mind, she is.
Yeah, that's the main issue, I think. Aaron is working on it, but in her way, which means solving quest problem when it's more like go talk to someone. Find someone with ranks and profession therapist.
Hey.
What do you
I
think
know
about having?
some. I'm thinking Princeton.
He does have ranks and profession. He's actually pretty good at it. I don't know what was the impetus for me having him have ranks and profession therapist, but it's fair.
He's just a very good listener, apparently.
Yeah, that's probably mostly it.